Hey, it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lynn, and welcome to Legal Doc Talk 24/7. Hey, you guys, so this is an update on Charleston White. If you do not know, he is out of jail, and I just find it very mysterious, surprising about his court docket. As we last heard, and I laugh because some things are funny to me, not the situation, but some things are just funny because I don't understand how. Well, I do understand, but it's just crazy how things just be working. Um, if you did not know, uh, Charleston White was recently arrested on February 18th. He actually ended up checking into his probation because he was on pretrial probation, in which he had to still follow certain conditions, such as not partaking in any alcoholic activities or any drugs. He ended up doing a urine analysis. Well, urinalysis. There we go, and it came out positive? Yeah, positive for alcohol. That was on January 16th. On the 18th of February, he was arrested and placed in Tarrant County. So it was just a violation of his pretrial conditions. It was not him obtaining any new charges, because that was the word going around the internet. Once again, this misinformation is getting to me. But anywho's, he was arrested for a dirty urinalysis. Alcohol was present in his system. He violated his pretrial probation terms. Okay. But since then, we fast forward to a couple of days ago. He has been released, and his charges have mysteriously been dismissed. Let's take a look at it right quick. So this is the criminal case history. I'm not sure if everybody can see that. Try to make it as big as possible. So we're pertaining to the last two. Now the animal cruelty. That charge was dismissed, and I reported that a couple of months ago. So that wasn't even anything that needed to be discussed. The things that were open was his aggravated assault of a deadly weapon. There were two counts of those. That was out of Brewster County. That is where there was two individuals that he did whatever with a pow pow, and he had two charges of those offenses. Okay, and then come let me see, I think earlier in the year, because it says offense date was January 22nd, 2023. He had possession of Mary Jane. Now that, as you can see, the disposition code says dismiss, so this charge was dismissed. This here, it says waived, and I'm just like, how and why is that waived? Um, so I going into the transactions, and I don't get much information other than state consolidated court case. And it has a section, LGC section 133-102A2, and you see the associated fees with this. So then I go here, and here it shows the for this particular section. Let me make sure I'm in the right section. 133-102. So here is A, and it says A2. So on a conviction, so $147 on conviction of a class A or class B misdemeanor. So this is a fine. It clearly states that a person convicted of an offense shall pay as a court cost in addition to all other costs. So he had to pay $147. In addition, and I'm going back to this tab, to the $123 to a case that now it says consolidated. And this is where I'm getting confused at. Now, I am assuming that he was convicted in this particular case. Why? Because if we go back to the Mary Jane case, which is They ended up dismissing this case. It says that the defendant was convicted in cause. Oh, wait, can y'all see that? In cause number. Hold up. I'm going to share this tab. This right here. So this document was filed in the Mary Jane case. Okay. So remember the last three numbers is 907 for the Mary Jane case. This is the state's motion to dismiss the Mary Jane charge because it says that the defendant was convicted in cause number 1807245 on February 21st, 2025. So 245, if we go back to this tab, this is this case, 245. So he was convicted in his case. In this case, he was fined $147 and he had an additional fee of $123, in which in total he had to pay $270, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, he had to pay $270. So this case, even though it says, now I don't know what happened to it, more than likely, hold up, you know what? Let's just go here. Waived. Ooh, we got some ways to go. So they waived the charge. That's what that means. That's exactly what that means. Now, did the charges go away? I couldn't even tell you. I honestly couldn't even tell you. Um, I don't have no more information than what I see on the screen. Um, it's just really, really weird um, that he broke the rules and he's out, a free man. Not hating on him because he obviously had a great attorney. But it's just very interesting to see that he does all of this on the internet and he's out. Um yeah. Yeah. That, I mean, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. And nothing wrong with that. Like I said, he had a great defense attorney, but it's just very weird how the internet spews some of the misinformation, because I've seen that they were saying he was arrested again for the assault, and no, it wasn't a new, no, it wasn't a new charge. It was just simply him testing dirty during his urinalysis. He was arrested. They took away the MJ charge, the Mary Jane charge, and it appears that he was convicted for the aggravated assault counts, but the fees or the charges or the fine for those charges were waived. Um, I don't know what other information I can find out other than from the horse's mouth, aka Charleston White. I know somebody stated that he was online stating that everything was dropped. I don't see that everything was dropped because only the Mary Jane was dismissed, and the Mary Jane was only dismissed because it stated that you were convicted in the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon case, but the fines for that case was waived. So you were still convicted, you just didn't have to pay any fees. I hope that makes sense for y'all. So, in a nutshell, the Mary Jane charge was dropped because he was convicted in the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charges. However, pursuant to the criminal fees statute, it stated that he had to pay $147 on conviction of a Class A or Class B misdemeanor, right? But it showed that it was waived. So he was convicted, but doesn't have to pay the criminal fines associated from that case. So the case wasn't dropped because he was convicted. He just did not have to pay any criminal fees. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, you all be blessed and I'm out. Bye.